What a great day it is to be a Golden Flash. And graduates, I'm so proud of each of you. It's such a great honor to celebrate your success. So congratulations, and give yourselves the first of what will be many well-deserved rounds of applause. Graduates, you rock. You are the best. Congratulations. Some of you may know that I grew up in Kansas, and I grew up in a small town in the county that back in the day produced more wheat than any other county in the United States. Now, of course, when I was growing up, and I know this makes me sound old, but I'm old, so get over it. When I was growing up, we didn't have cell phones, no GPS, no internet. We had physical paper maps, but even those you didn't really need because, honestly, it's very hard to get truly lost in Kansas. Most of the state and its counties are laid out in a grid, and where I'm from, there aren't a lot of trees to block your view, and of course, no mountains, and you could literally see for miles and miles and miles. A curve in the road after a long stretch of highway was about as exciting as it got driving in Kansas. You knew that the east is where the sun rises and west is where it sets, so really it was very difficult to be truly lost. You know, a wrong turn might result in an unexpected 5 or 10 mile detour, but that was it. In rural Kansas, you could be pretty certain you wouldn't get truly lost. So back then, the legal driving age was 14 if you were driving to school or work or with your parents. And by the time I turned 16, I had this little motorcycle. And I spent countless hours driving the back roads, most of them dirt roads, feeling anxious now and then because I wasn't exactly sure where I was, but also knowing that I was never truly lost. I remember those anxious moments well. Okay, pretty low-level anxiousness to be sure, because I was driving in the daytime, was never truly lost, but I also wasn't exactly sure where I was. At any moment back then, I might be uncertain about my exact location, but I was fairly certain that it would all work out. So my message to you today, graduates, is it is okay not to be fully certain about something. My message is that being uncertain and even experiencing a bit of anxiety because of that uncertainty is also okay. Perhaps at this moment, at this very moment, you are feeling uncertain about your future. In fact, I'd be surprised to learn that you are not feeling anxious about your future at this very moment. Being uncertain can be healthy. It can lead us to consider alternatives. It can lead to growth by keeping your mind open to different ways of doing things. It can lead to empathy and even to kindness and respect as those around you wrestle with their own uncertainties. Being absolutely certain about something, certain about all things, might seem to be a more attractive path to happiness. Being certain might feel like it is a better alternative than being uncertain. And so what I'm really talking about here is confidence in yourself, in your judgments, and in your beliefs. So it might seem out of place for me today to argue that being certain, that having full confidence in yourselves can be, at times, a bad thing. But yep, that's exactly what I'm going to argue today. There are pitfalls to always being certain, to always being confident, let alone overconfident. Absolute confidence that you are right, absolute confidence and certainty contain their own pitfalls. Let me explain. My father grew up in utter poverty. He was a shoe-shine boy. His mother did other people's laundry. He joined the Navy at the start of World War II, and after the war, supported by the GI Bill, he eventually became a physician. And so in the 1960s, we lived the American dream of a nice house and nice cars. Now, in spite of those creature comforts, my father maintained a pugnacious spirit and a deep mistrust of elites and of the wealthy, as well as a special dislike and a special mistrust of those who thought they were always right. My father didn't like people who thought they knew more than everyone else. In fact, he had a name for them. He called them waggos, as in world's greatest authority on everything. My father did not like waggos. I feel like we are living in a waggo world right now. We seem to have lost all shades of gray. We seem to be losing the empathy that can be generated by uncertainty. When a person knows everything, why bother to listen to others with a different viewpoint? I am right, and if you don't agree with me, you are wrong. And more to the point, if you disagree with me, there's something wrong with you. Graduates, embrace uncertainty. Resist the temptation to think that you are right and right about everything and right all the time. Embrace shades of gray. Be open to the ideas, thoughts, and beliefs of others. There's nothing wrong with being uncertain. We live in an uncertain world. In short, don't be a waggo. Don't be that person that thinks they know everything. On the other hand, I am certain that you have earned our respect and this celebration of your accomplishments. I'll say it again. I am so proud of each and every one of you. It is my honor to serve as your president and to deliver my remarks today. And although I am uncertain about what the future will bring, I am certain about this. You are golden flashes, and soon you will be graduates of Kent State. And so I salute you, and go Flashes!